Welcome back to Bet with the Boys.
What is going on, guys?
Welcome back, guys. It is January the 30th, Monday. We got 4 bets for y'all today.
Yep. So we'll do a little recap of yesterday to get started. Go ahead, Eric. You got it.
Yeah, yesterday it ended better than it started. The Chiefs picked up a win against the Bengals. I knew they were going to do that when they kept spreading around that Burrow had never lost to Mahomes and that Burrow was 8-0 when the temperature was under 40 degrees. They were begging everybody to live bet the Bengals, so I pretty much knew we had it wrapped up at that point. And we lost A.J. Brown.
Yeah, A.J. Brown did get wide open on a bomb, and they just missed him by a little bit, and that definitely would have covered. But, sometimes that stuff happens, unfortunately. But
the Eagles just don't like A.J. Brown.
Yeah, and they had another game that ended up being a blowout where they could just run the ball out at the end. So that's 2 games in a row.
Jalen Brown and Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown definitely have beef. The offensive coordinator doesn't like him. I don't know if Jalen Hurts can even throw the ball, to be honest.
My favorite play of the game was when the Eagles player, I think it was Wallace, got slammed, and that was my favorite play.
Yeah, Super Bowl pick, Chiefs money line.
Yeah, I agree. But, guys, we have 4 more picks today. We are at 54% for the month. And please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. We are going to try to finish January out strong. And all basketball today. So 1 in the NBA and 3 in college.
Yep.
So we'll go ahead and first pick. Yeah, do that for us. First pick of the day, we got the Kings money line versus the Timberwolves. A little couple things on here. You can find that at minus 114 odds on Barstool or minus 120 odds on DraftKings, 8-10 game. I did get a profit boost in this game, 50% profit boost from DraftKings. So if you got that profit boost, that's the best thing to take. But also they have a get up by 10, you win the money line special on DraftKings. So if you want to take the Kings to get up by 10 and automatically win the money line, that'd be a good thing to do. Otherwise, we got Barstool at minus 114.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, that's what we like about that game. Let's go ahead and move on to Chicago State. Plus 3.5 versus the Citadel. A lot of college basketball reverse line movement. That's the theme of the day. Monday, reverse line movement, college basketball. Chicago State plus 3.5 at the Citadel, minus 110 odds on DraftKings, 7 p.m. game. They started out not favored, right? Weren't they?
No, this line hasn't changed. It's actually went back a little bit. It was Chicago State plus 2. Now it's plus 3.5. The big thing about this game is everybody's throwing around that Chicago State hasn't won a road game in 2 seasons and stuff. And I'm just not buying into the narrative on that. The Citadel is the more popular team. It's the public team. But Chicago State's been a beast all year covering. They're one of the best teams against the spread. And this line, tell me Citadel is not going to cover without telling me Citadel is not going to cover. Minus 3 for Citadel, minus 3.5, whatever. Chicago State's going to cover this plus 3.5 and possibly even win.
Okay. I don't think he used that phrase right, but we'll continue with it.
Sounded good to me. Guys, reverse line movement. Here we go. This is the pick I was looking at. Alabama A&M money line versus Bethune-Cookman. So Bethune-Cookman started out as minus 1.5 point favorites, and then now they are plus 1.5 on some books. On some books, you can get them as a pick'em game. That's where we found it. Alabama A&M money line on the DraftKings, right? I think it's DraftKings is the pick'em. Minus 110 odds, 7:30 p.m. game.
Yeah, they're already minus 1, minus 1.5 on some books. This line makes no sense at all. It tells me Alabama A&M is going to win.
Yep. Fourth and final pick of the day. We got the University of Maryland, Eastern Shoreline. Money line versus Morgan State, minus 115 odds is best you're going to find on Wynnbet, 7:30 game.
Yeah, same thing. It was a minus 1.5 point Morgan State was minus 1.5 point favorites. The line moved all the way back to Maryland East Shore, minus 1.5 point favorites. But again, we're able to find the money line for minus 115 on Wynnbet, like you said, 7:30 p.m. game. So, in conclusion, it is line movement Monday. We're going to have to start that every Monday. But you want to do a quick recap?
I think Eric has something he wants to add on it. He looks kind of eager.
Okay.
Yeah, Morgan State, I'm pretty sure they're 8-0 at home. And for them to not be favored now is just caught my attention pretty quick. So that's why I like that.
Okay. All right. We'll do a quick recap. We got the Kings money line versus the Timberwolves. We have Chicago State plus 3.5 versus Citadel. We have Alabama A&M money line versus Bethune-Cookman. And we have UMES money line versus Morgan State. That's University of Maryland Eastern Shoreline.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, I do want to say that we failed the ladder challenge in day one. I think we already covered that, but our official pick was A.J. Brown over 70.5 receiving yards. That did not hit. And then on the ladder challenge, he couldn't even get 40 yards. So we lost again. I think that's a pretty bad beat, to be honest. But when we get to 1,300 subscribers, we will try again. And do you guys have anything to add on that?
No, I mean, yeah, that's just tough luck sometimes. If they would have hit that bomb, they would have covered 2 more picks for us, won that ladder for us. But, should have had more opportunities. 2 quarterbacks got hurt for the 49ers. I would have done the same thing, just run the ball out and take the easy win.
Yeah, I think we leave it up to the subscribers whether they want, a pretty decent parlay, plus 500 odds or whatever, or if they want the ladder challenge to be given another attempt.
I agree.
Yep. Hey, and like we said in the Super Bowl, though, I know we were joking around about Jalen Hurts a lot not being able to throw. That's obviously a joke. But I do like the Chiefs on the money line right away. I just think that strategically, the Chiefs have the advantage with play calling with Patrick Mahomes back there. They've been there before. They've got the pedigree. And the Eagles are a great team and all. I just think they're a little bit young right now. And that's why the advantage goes to the Chiefs, in my opinion.
Yeah. And, guys, unfortunately, football season is coming to a close. Only 1 game left before we get into officially just basketball, hockey, and then coming up in the spring, baseball, which I can't wait for because that means the sun will be out. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but my face and neck are the same color as the wall behind me, which is black or white. So completely translucent right now, hoping to get a tan. Hoping that 3/16 Cherokee comes out here in the spring. But for now, got to stay in basketball. 4 picks. I think they're all winners. I feel really good about them today.
And don't forget the WNBA, man.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
We got some good WNBA picks coming up.
Take the under.
No.
Bet responsibly, guys. Always we're going to get Eric off of here, and we'll see next.
See you guys.
See you guys.